It is another exciting edition of Shiftwork presented by Russell Steaks, Chops, and More. Jeff Mucciarelli is here with us today from Gabe's Collision. Jeff, thanks for being a part of this.
Thank you, Clay. I'm happy to be here.
It's so cool to learn all these great things about Buffalo businesses like Gabe's Collision. Can you give us the history?
Sure. Gabe's Collision was started back in 1964 by my father, Gabe. And it was in a little 1.5 car garage on East Delavan, close to Bailey. And I was born not far from there, and my mother used to drop me off there. As time went on, I stayed working with my father in the business. And as we grew to like a small 5-man collision shop is at that point where I took over. We prided ourselves on the quality of what we do. You know, when my father started, he knew nobody. He's an Italian immigrant that came over from Italy, and his reputation was, if you don't like what I do, don't pay me. Mm-hmm. And it'll be a little bit tough this time, these days to do that, but that instilled in me at a very early age to do things right.
So you followed in his footsteps?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I knew all along going through school that this is what I was going to do.
So you've got 3 locations now, 80 employees.
Yes, we do.
And it started in a little garage in Buffalo.
In a little garage in Buffalo, and it's exciting to see. My father, 84 years old, Gabe, comes in every day still and takes a look around. He's amazed at what the industry has done and where we've grown to, and we're still growing. You know, we're not stopping now. We're still moving forward.
So the cars have changed, but the way you do business hasn't.
Right.
What has your father taught you about business that you still use today?
Every car that goes out of any Gabe's Collision will be as right as possible. We'll lose money on jobs just to make sure that they're right for the customer. So when we say that Gabe's, you can trust us with your car, you can, because we'll make sure that it's perfect before it leaves.
So, you know, I'm sure you travel, you have friends that are out of state or whatever. What keeps you in Buffalo? There's cars everywhere. You could do this anywhere. Why Buffalo?
Because of the fact that the people in this town are just special. All right, I've traveled all over the world, and I've yet to meet a town full of people that will come to your assistance, that will take care of you, that will help you, that will just stop and talk to you on the street. And Buffalo's a special place for that. We hear it from people that move into our town. I gotta hand it to the mayor of Buffalo for really nurturing this resurgence, because if the wrong person was in office at that time, we really could have made a mess of this.
Could have fallen through the cracks.
Yeah, it really could. Okay, and the private business really took off and gained momentum, and buildings that were vacant for 50 years, developers are now taking chances on and seeing it, and it's paying off, and our hotel scene has really grown in the city limits.
You know, for people watching, what's a bit of advice you would give somebody that's going to start a business?
Just do it as right as you can, and the people in Buffalo will be loyal to you. You know, in my industry today, when you get into a collision accident today, most people don't know what to do. So we're gonna take you in and we're gonna walk you through the process and make sure this painful event becomes very, very easy, and deliver a product to you that's gonna be perfect, and we will give you a lifetime warranty on every job that we do.
Well, 3 locations. Any plans to expand to a 4th?
Yes, we are. Yes, maybe 4th.
Is this breaking news?
Well, you never know. You never know. We're always looking, and we're always growing.
Very cool.
So we're just happy to be in Western New York and Buffalo.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Hey, thank you. I enjoyed it.
Good luck with Gabe's Collision.
Thank you so much.
Another exciting edition of Shiftwork presented by our friends here at Russell Steaks, Chops, and More.